Hi, welcome to Adipa. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Today I have a topic that is gonna make you angry. Angry because of let me tell you, I've been handling domestic violence for years. I've been doing domestic violence, but lately there's been a lot of news about sexual abuse. So I basically decided to do a research on sexual abuse in Kenya. So I said, let me look it up because all my friends were posting about sexual abuse and all these stories. And I was like reading them and saying, you know what? Maybe I need to look at what is going on and just look at the history of sexual abuse in my own country, because I really have been so engrossed in talking about just domestic violence. I didn't think so much about the sexual abuse that's going on, but the person who brought me to this topic today is none other than, and I know you've read her story in the news, so bear with me because I'm gonna be I have notes. I have to put notes because a lot of these things, man, they've been going on, and I need to make sure that I have the correct information. So the name is Nungari. So if you've not heard Nungari's name, please look up Nungari. And please, women, let us put this in the air. Let us tag, let us hashtag this name Nungari, because when there is no news in about sexual violence, when something like for Nungari happens, we think that it's the only thing that has happened. Let me tell you, when I was researching about this topic about sexual abuse, I came across horrendous stories about what is going on in our country. Horrendous stories that surprised me. And just because Nungari's story is up there doesn't mean it's not happening. It's not happening every day. Women are being raped every day in Kenya. Those who do not even reach the news are even more. There is thousands of women being raped in Kenya every day, and nothing is being done about it. Let me tell you a story. If you've not ever looked up a story, even a name of Kizito boarding school, it happened in 1991. I think it was in 1991 when the incident, the incident happened. So I want you to look at that story, to look it up and see. That it's called Kizito boarding school. This happened in let me see the year, 1991, in July 1991, July 13th. And I know that story is no longer in the news, so people don't talk about it. But just read about that Kizito and it will tell you. Just Google Kizito boarding school. The horror that happened in Kenya, in our own country, that actually brought the limelight of the raping that is going on in Kenya. So let me tell you a little bit about Kizito. In Kizito, 19 women died. This is in Meru. It was a St. Kizito boarding school. It was a mixed boarding school. 19 girls died. 71 girls were raped. Imagine. That is a story that it's gone out of the news. It came in the limelight. People talked about it, but it happened. And do you think raping has gone down in Kenya? No, raping has not gone down in Kenya. In Kibera, in the slum areas, women are scared of walking out. Women are scared of walking out. In Nairobi itself, you can't just walk in an alley. Men seems to believe that they can just sleep with any woman. They have right to a woman's body. The culture in our country is hurting women, and our politicians are not even doing us any good. We need to speak out. We need to say the names of people like Nungari, please. We need to restate the stories of Kizito. Let me tell you the story of Kizito if you've not read it, because this one gave me chills. Even tonight, I don't even know if I will sleep after I read this Kizito boarding school story. Do you know what happened in Kizito? Huh? So, these boys, it was a mixed boarding school. The boys got mad. The boys got mad that they did not get, that the school did not pay a fee for their athletics. So because their ego was hurt, so they got mad, and the girls did not support them. They wanted to strike, and the girls didn't support them. These boys went to the boys did a strike, and during the strike, the girls even ran. It was at night. The girls ran to one dormitory to hide, and the boys managed to get there, use stones to break through the bodies, through the barriers. They entered the dorms. They trampled on 19 girls died that day, and 71 girls were raped in a boarding school. In a boarding school, the teachers could not help. It took the police so long to go and get help. The boys cut the electricity. That story is horrendous, I'm telling you. And you know what actually touched me most is when they were asking one of the deputy. They said, the boys only raped, huh? Like rape was not a big thing. Like, I'll even read for you the statement that they said the man said about rape. I'm telling you, that is our culture. That is our culture. Huh? So here, so when he was asked, let me see. Tragically, 19 girls were crushed or suffocated to death when beds collapsed on them, 7 as they rushed to escape from the rampaging boys. So in a brutal display of female hatred, the boys raped 71 of the schoolgirls. Surprisingly, if the 19 girls had not died during that rampage, the Western world would have not known about the incident. So you, please, ladies, please, anybody, we need to keep Nungari's name up there, because the more we don't talk about rape, the more it's going to go on in Kenya. The more women are going to be raped. I know there's people talking out there, women trying, but they cannot do it alone. Women here in the United States, women all over Europe, please, let's put rape on our social media. Let us hashtag Nungari. Let us do that and kill, because like in Kizito case, if those 19 girls did not die, nobody would know. Nobody knows about that woman in Madare who is being raped. Nobody knows. Women are scared of going to the toilet. That thing surprised me. Women don't go to the toilet because at night, imagine you have one toilet outside. You go to the toilet and you're raped when you go to the toilet. What is that? Huh? So the boys never... Oh, so this is what I was going to tell you. You guys, you just... Oh my God. You guys listen to this. Huh? So the deputy principal of the school commented on the mass brutality. Guess what he said? The boys never meant any harm against the girls. Okay? They just wanted to rape. Do you guys hear what was said? And that is our culture. The boys never meant any harm against the girls. They just wanted to rape. In addition, the principal and some of the teachers also said they regarded the raping of the girls as a normal occurrence. This happened in 1991, I'm telling you. But this is the culture. That is how our people believe. That is the culture that they believe, I'm telling you. So this casual attitude towards rape and women's rights in general, in conjunction with the concept that a woman's body is not protected by the law, is said to be the main cause of the destruction at the St. Kizito school. This happened in 1991. The rapes and the deaths at the St. Kizito are a microcosm of Kenyan society. 3 rape occurs because there is license for men to abuse and rape. Most Kenyans' attitude. While I was doing this research, there was one guy, and I know you guys know this story. You guys can look it up. There was a rape in London. A guy, a refugee or somebody was accused of rape. And when the judge talked to them, the judge realized that the boy did not realize the seriousness of the rape, because in their culture, what he did not seem serious. You know, most men in Kenya, I remember when we were young girls, if a girl refuses, it's like she's saying no. When she's saying no, you try harder. No means no. If a girl is telling you she does not want to sleep with you, no means no. We need to make sure that we say that. We need to speak about rape, you guys. We need to speak about rape. So boys are raised in a society that condones violence against women. As a result, they do not view rape as a crime. This attitude is a remnant of traditional Meru customs. Not only Meru, most customs. It's like, did you know, actually my grandmother told me this story, that long time a girl could just be showering or be in the river, and if they wanted her to get married, some people would just go and get her and take her to their home, and she becomes a wife. She would be forced to be a wife, whatever she didn't want. This was told to me by my grandmother years ago. So it's a culture, our culture. Sisi, we need to stop this. This thing is not going to go away. Just like when the women's rights here in the United States, when they were fighting for the women's rights, there was a lot of resistance, but it took a lot of people. It took people people talking about it, people signing stuff and all these things for things to happen. We need to do that. Let's help our Kenyan people. Me, I'm ready to work with any organization that deals with rape and domestic violence, because let me tell you, we need to. If you're out there and you're listening to my video today, this is something that is horrendous. If that Kizito story, even though it happened years ago, does not make you feel any type of way, then I don't know what's wrong. So the evidence of the belief that rape is not considered a crime against women is demonstrated by a Kenyan man even when raping women in other countries. You know, the other day, and this is a personal story, there was a guy who, just a Christian guy, I hear he's in Kenya now, from what I hear. There was a teenage girl, a friend of mine's friend, who told the mother that, and the guy was trying to talk to the mother, and I remember the mother feeling uncomfortable and telling me, and we ended up approaching the pastor to tell the guys to stop. From what I hear, the guy apparently was raping his daughter and he's in Kenya. So it happens here in the United States. That culture is like, and the guy was trying to talk to my friend's daughter. Until we were talking, then the friend said, yeah, I don't feel comfortable around that guy. And then we had to stop that guy, me and the mother said, no. So these things happen. I'm telling you, these things happen. So evidence of the beliefs that rape is not considered a crime against women is demonstrated by Kenyan men even when raping women in other countries. For example, in England, an African refugee raped a young woman at knife point. This is the story I was telling you. The judge was told that the refugee had no idea how seriously his behavior would be viewed by British society. The defense of the African in the Central Criminal Court was that in his country, his actions were accepted by society and were not considered criminal. You guys, I know the laws have changed, but it hasn't changed much, because a lot of the rapes that's happening, we are not even hearing about it. Let me tell you, people in the villages are being raped, women are being raped, even in their in their marriages. Women are being raped even when they just go to the toilets, those who live in the slum areas. I was reading stories of let me see what it's called. The thing is called people. I think it's people. Women are forced to poo in a bag and keep it because they can't go outside to poop. Did you guys know that? You guys, yeah. Huh? Imagine things like this are happening. Women organizations stated that, these are some of the things the women organization have stated, that when the boys returned to Kenya, they would be severely punished. Okay, this one here, but there was also another incident whereby what do you call it? Whereby a diplomat was a diplomat kid. It was a kid of a diplomat, and of course, after he raped, he ran, and he ended up in Kenya. Do you know what the Kenyan government then said? They said, "Oh, you know, this boy has ashamed our country." So what was more important to the Kenyan government then was that he ashamed the country. What about the rape? He raped somebody. The rape was not as severe as shaming the country. So that is how we view our women. It's like shaming the country is more severe than raping somebody. Mimi nawaambia, wacha nikuambie, we need to talk about this. So, women organizations stated that when the boys returned to Kenya, they would be severely punished for the embarrassment they caused Kenya, because they have spoiled the name in Canada. This happened in Canada. If the boys were punished for the rapes, the consequences would be insignificant, possibly 2 weeks to a month in jail. The embarrassment of Kenya was the big deal. So, you guys, let us talk about the story of Velvine NUNGARI. Please, you guys, Velvine NUNGARI's story should at least bring hii maneno ya rape kwa media. Tusiwache, the more tunawacha, tusisema ati hii ni maneno ya feminist, ati hii ni maneno ya wanawake organizations. Change can be made by one person. One person speaking up can really change things. Uyu Velvine can be the reason why we fight for, why this thing stops. Let's say her name. Unajua, this Kizito thing, ili happen. Imeisha tu hivyo. I don't even know what happened. I hear some people they were saying they didn't even know how to guess which one raped. Sijui wengine walipelekwa wapi. They don't even know walipatiwa year, 2 years for raping and 19 yeah, I want to say hizo video. So, let's talk about NUNGARI. A night for a 24-year-old waitress has ended up, this happened this month, and last month I think. A night out for a 24-year-old waitress has ended up in tears after the woman was alleged raped by the Nairobi businesswoman. Velvine NUNGARI passed on March 9th at the Kenyatta University Referral Hospital, where she was receiving the treatment for a broken spine and sexual assault. Why. She was buried at her burial home in Sabasaba, Murang'a on Wednesday. On Twitter and other social media platforms, her friends kicked up a storm demanding justice. Guys, let us demand justice for this girl. Asikufe tu bure tafadhali. NUNGARI, so So what happened is Nungari requested the friend to join them for a drink at a joint in Kahawa West. The friend could not join them since it was late. Nungari promised to call the friend back as soon as she arrived home. Nungari did not call as agreed until the following day at 1 p.m. Okay. Oh my God. Nungari reached out to the friend and told her that she was in trouble at a hotel in Kiamumbi. Huh? At the hotel, the friends found Nungari in pain. Hotel workers told them that Nungari had arrived at the hotel in the company of a man who was known to them and who is also a frequent visitor. The hotel management said Nungari was found lying naked in a room where she was lying upside down. It was suspected that she had been injected with an unknown substance. The friends rushed her to the hospital where doctors confirmed that she had been raped. The prime suspect believed to be behind the murder of 24-year-old Velvine NUNGARI in Kiamumbi area, Kahawa West, Joseph Murimi has been released on bond. Tusiwache, huyu ni businessman. Tusiwache hii maneno tafadhali. Let us just not, tusiwache hii maneno. Through a virtual hearing of the application, the prosecution had said that it had not received reports from various government agencies in regard to the ongoing investigation. Hii itatoka tu. You guys, hii itatoka tu. Hii watawacha tu. Please, I went to a feminist group and I'm gonna end with what they said. Let me see if there's anything I need to talk to you guys about that I had written out. So guys, let us talk about rape. Tusiweke Velvine NUNGARI, weka hashtag Velvine NUNGARI, tafadhali weka hashtag Velvine NUNGARI. Watcha, let's say her name out there so that she's never forgotten, because she stands for a lot of women that are dying out there, a lot of women that are not speaking, who are raped and are quiet. Our culture, our government, unajua tusipo make noise, hii kitu itaenda tu chini. Let us just continue talking about. I'm going to read a poem from, I think this was one of the feminist group, and they said, we want to express our sexualities freely, both online and offline, without any shame. Okay, let them do it. Okay, we want equal pay for equal work. We want to own and inherit property. We want to drive. We want to be leaders. We want the violence to stop. We want joy. We want dignity. We want to thrive, not just survive. We want working system. We want tangible change. I got that from the feminist group in Kenya. I went to one of their pages and I found this. How sad it is that there are people who can't even go to the toilet at night because people believe that their body is not theirs, belongs to other people. That Kizito story that I just told you about, it happened years ago, 1991. And that thing is still going on. Women are still considered as property. Our system already allows women to be used as property. Our system didn't allow hiyo kitu. Tafadhali. Let us speak up. Adipa, speak up. Hashtag Adipa, speak up. Hashtag Nungari. Let us say her name. Let us keep speaking up, even if we don't know what we are. We sound like we are mumbling like me right now. Nafikiria na mumble. Let us speak up, okay? Otherwise, you guys have a good day and may God bless you. Thank you. By the way, subscribe. I'll come back to this topic. I'll be bringing topics of rape in Kenya, and I'll try and see if I can find somebody who works for those kind of organization to come so that we can speak about it. Otherwise, mbaki salama and may God bless you. Please speak up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.